Welcome. This is a promotional video to kind of introduce us to what the Agile and PMBOK and Excel course is all about. Specifically, I have an Excel file open here that is for a fictitious project called horse data tracking. Even more specifically, I'm on a tab within this file, or a spreadsheet workbook within this file called the Backlog Breakdown. Now, one of the things we'll learn is what a backlog breakdown is. So I might ask you to look at this particular pivot table, which is one of the things we'll learn about Excel, and tell me how much time do we think is left on this project. Now, to do that, I have to tell you that the numbers within this pivot table represent days of work. Many of you probably already got to see that, oh, if I look in the bottom right, I have 31 3/4 or 31.75 days left of work on this project. Furthermore, we might be able to glean from this backlog breakdown that the project started on the 5th of March and it was a size of 38 days. Those 38 days were broken down, 17 into the horse data, 9 into the weather data bucket, and 12 into a reports bucket. You might also see that, oh, 1 week into the project, this backlog breakdown was updated and we got 6 1/4 days done of work. Now, some of the benefits of a backlog breakdown are that you can even drill into that. So this 6 here does tell me that we got 6 days worth of work done in the first week of our project. But I can expand that and glean even more information. Specifically, I might see that we got the screen scraping of the horse data done. And we started to work on the transform, but there are 9 days left, right? If I also expand weather data, we can see some interesting things that happen there. For example, we started to work on screen scraping, but even though we started to work on it, we realized, oh, I still have 3 1/4 days left, right? There was maybe more work there than I originally estimated. So those are some features of the backlog breakdown. If I quickly jump into the Burnup chart, this is when it's telling us or projecting that this project will be done at this pace. Now, if this is the first time you're looking at the Burnup chart, we'll go into it quite a bit in depth in the class, but I might ask you, can you tell me when this project will be done? And I'm hoping some of you have seen, but if you haven't, don't worry, we'll work our way into it. But projects are completed when these two lines cross, right? So I would say that this project would be completed between the 9th of April and the 16th of April, right? I might be able to say, oh, it's a little bit closer to the 9th, so maybe it's the 12th or so. But this sort of estimating and tracking is really best done at a higher level, right? We don't want to introduce false precision. So if you are interested in learning how to build spreadsheets like this, and there's much more, interested in expanding your Excel pivot table skills, your Excel charting skills, this would be a good course for you. And if you're interested in getting your project on track, we'll go over a lot of the agile principles, as well as bring in some from the project management body of knowledge. Typically, PMBOK and Agile are expected to be at odds, but this course goes through and hopefully will illustrate to you that the spirit of those two project management approaches are the same. We want successful projects, we want predictability, and we want transparency. So I hope this has helped, and I hope you take the course. Thanks.